reporting on the games you love by people who love to game. The MMO Reporter Network.
Hi, I'm Ben with MMO Reporter, and with me is Colin. Colin designed this wonderful little dungeon crawler. Colin, can you tell us about your game here?
Absolutely. So this is called Guild of Dungeoneering. It's a new game we're building. We're from Ireland. It's a small team. And basically, it's like a reverse roguelike. So the idea is you're kind of trying to get through a dungeon, get your hero to beat the boss, but you don't have direct control of him. So unlike most games where you get to choose which way you move, in this case, instead you build the dungeon around your hero, and they have their own AI. So sometimes they'll like go left, and you want them to go up, and you're like, oh no.
And you guys can see the game behind me. So what it looks like is, you lay down your tiles, and it's all random through cards.
Yes, yeah. So you can see what it looks like. Looks like a bit like a board game or a card game, and those elements are exactly how you play the game as well. So each turn, it's turn-based. You get a hand of cards. The cards represent monsters or new rooms that you can build in the dungeon. So it's kind of a fuse of like a board or card game that you play digitally.
Okay, so you get a hand of, 5 or 6 cards?
You get 5 cards.
Down 3 cards?
Yeah. And
you put down your own monsters, you put down your own items. How does your character level up in the dungeon?
So the way we've done it is that it's essentially by getting better loot. So the incentive to put down monsters and to fight them is to get loot, which is a good old fantasy trope. You know, you kill a rat and somehow a giant sword falls down.
Okay, so when you start the game, you're standing in the center, and off to the side you can see a treasure chest.
That's right.
That is the end game. That's where you're going.
Well, that's actually kind of like a sub-goal. So something to build towards. So you're building with these little room tiles that don't always fit, so you can't always get your way to that treasure chest.
Right.
So it's a bit of a challenge just to line up the corridors you need to get there.
Okay.
So that's kind of like one goal. But in what we're showing here at PAX, the main goal is to beat the boss.
Okay.
So if you play long enough, the boss arrives in your dungeon and then chases after you to have like a final showdown.
And it looks like a fairly small game.
Yes, yeah.
But it's very well done. It's got a cute art style, and it seems to function very well. What kind of requirements are needed to run this on your PC?
Low. So I have a gaming PC. That's my work PC as well. But then my laptop, it is honestly 10 years old, and I developed the game on the laptop sometimes as well, and it runs this no problem.
Okay.
So it's quite low requirements.
This is like a flash-based or
air-based?
air-based?
Yeah, it's using air.
Oh, okay.
And we're going to come to PC and Mac first, and then tablets later, actually.
Awesome.
Not that much later.
Now, does this have a projected release date yet? Or?
We are trying to get it finished for the end of May this year.
Okay.
And we've just teamed up with Versus Evil. They're now publishing the game. That's how we're here at PAX, and they're doing a great job. So I think between us doing the game and them now marketing and promoting the game, it's going to do really well. Well, I hope so.
And distribution is going to be through Steam?
Steam primarily, and then probably all the usual online places you can buy games these days. But Steam is, the main spot.
Awesome. All right, so I'm with Colin. You guys need to check out his game, Guild of Dungeoneering. Check it out this May. Thanks.